If you're young, ambitious, and genuinely tired of being lied to about money, then this message is meant for you. The uncomfortable truth is that society is perfectly content with you accepting an average existence. A standard job, a predictable paycheck, and maybe one vacation a year if everything goes right. That's what's considered normal. And you're encouraged to settle for it without question. The moment you say you want more real wealth, financial independence, or complete control over your time, you're quickly judged. People label you as greedy, selfish, or obsessed with money. But let's be honest, the real greed lies within the system itself. A system designed to keep the majority working endlessly just to survive, while a small minority enjoys freedom, security, and opportunity. I always knew I wanted to become rich. I never felt comfortable settling for average. That's why, in my early 20s, I quit my job. Within a few years, I managed to build enough wealth to become a multimillionaire. That journey taught me exactly what it takes to build real wealth, and more importantly, how to keep growing it year after year. Today, I want to break down the 5-stage process that actually leads to wealth while you're still young. Most young people today are overwhelmed with options. One person says dropshipping is the fastest route to success. Another insists crypto is the answer. Someone else claims day trading will change your life. With so many conflicting opinions, people freeze. They're terrified of choosing the wrong path. But life doesn't work like school. There isn't just one correct answer. There are many winning paths. However, if you don't choose one, life will choose for you, and when that happens, the system will ensure you stay exactly where you are. This is why stage 1 is called drifting. People stuck here float through life without direction. They bounce from job to job, side hustle to side hustle, hoping something eventually works out. But if you aren't building your own dream, you'll always be paid to build someone else's. Here's a reality check. No one wakes up every morning thinking about how to make you rich. The only person who will ever truly prioritize your success is you. That's why you need to ask yourself one honest question. Are you drifting? I meet countless young people who claim they want to be rich, yet their daily actions don't reflect that ambition. They say things like, money isn't everything, or money doesn't buy happiness. But those ideas have been fed to the poor for decades to keep them comfortable with being average. The truth is simple. Money buys freedom, and freedom gives you control over your life. There is no shame in wanting to be wealthy. A drifter will never build serious wealth through skill and discipline. They might get lucky, receive handouts, or win something once, but they'll never be able to repeat success. Everything changes the moment you make one decision to stop being pushed around by life and instead take full responsibility for your future. That's why stage 2 is called obsession. Many people think they want to be rich, but they don't want to sacrifice anything. They want to become wealthy while also chasing 10 other goals at the same time. But also master several hobbies simultaneously. You wouldn't take them seriously. Becoming rich is already difficult. Only a small percentage of people ever achieve it. Without extreme focus, it's impossible. I know this from experience. If I hadn't eliminated distractions and fully committed in my early years, I wouldn't be where I am today. But obsession alone isn't enough. You also need a clear strategy. The truth is, you get paid in direct proportion to the value you provide. If you aren't rich yet, it is not bad luck. It's because your current skill set doesn't create enough value. Many people get stuck here because they believe they need a revolutionary idea or the next big opportunity before anyone else sees it. But that's not how wealth is usually built. You don't need to innovate, you need to replicate what already works. The fastest way to learn how to make money is to find someone who's already ahead of you and study their proven pathway. Skills like video editing, short-form content creation, dropshipping, deal negotiation, or online reselling already generate millions for ordinary people. That's why Stage 3 is called discovery. When I was younger and planning my first business, I didn't jump in blindly. I took a job inside an existing business to understand how it actually worked. I paid attention to customers, pricing, marketing, and mistakes. I listened more than I talked. That experience gave me a blueprint. The same approach works today. Find someone who's already doing what you want to do. Learn exactly how they got there. Copy the process, avoid their mistakes, and move faster than they did. These people don't need to be famous. In fact, it's better if they aren't. Once you've chosen a proven path, it's time to take action. This stage is called acceleration. You must start before you feel ready. Practice relentlessly. If you offer services, work for free at first. If you sell products, launch even if it's imperfect. Before you can be great at anything, you have to be willing to be bad at it. Feedback is critical here. Most people fail because they ask friends and family for advice. These people want to protect your feelings and usually lack real experience. As a result, you never improve. Real progress comes from uncomfortable, honest criticism. This phase can be brutal. Many successful people look back on it as the loneliest chapter of their lives. You may outgrow old friends while not yet being successful enough to connect with new ones. This is where most people quit and return to average. The ones who push through build discipline, confidence, and momentum. Surrounding yourself with people on the same journey makes all the difference. The most valuable investment you will ever make isn't in stocks, crypto, or real estate. It's in yourself. You are the asset. The skills you develop compound over time, just like money. Once you master a proven system, financial freedom follows. You control your time, your income, and your location. But being rich and being wealthy are two different things. When money starts flowing in, you have a choice. Spend it all on status symbols or reinvest it into assets, skills, and businesses. Truly wealthy people reinvest. Poor people spend to impress others. Every dollar wasted today is stolen from your future self. Wealth is built by those who think long-term. Even after reaching freedom, never stop learning. Read, study, and stay around ambitious people. These investments deliver the highest return you'll ever get.